Hello friends. I know it hasn't been that long since the full episode came out, but you and I have so many theories that I just can't help but talk about them, and judging by the cover of this video I think you know what we're going to talk about. But we're not only going to discuss the Titan infestation, but how the Alliance will now be able to deal with the infected Titan TV man. So make sure you watch this video to the end. Give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Moby with you as always. Here we go. So, let's start with the fact that yes, Titan man is infected with Astro Parasite, and frankly I have absolutely no idea how to save Titan TV man, because the parasite is literally sucked into his body. And by the way, Mr. Boom named the official name of this parasite. On your screens you can see how he named it, but still I prefer to call it still Astro Parasite. So, now that the Astro Toilets have the infected Titan TV man, we can assume that if the Astro Toilets chased the Titan Cameraman in episode 74, they didn't destroy him or capture him as we thought before. They probably also infected him with Astro Parasite, and it is possible that now, besides Astro Duchess, infected Titan TV man Astro Army also has infected Titan Cameraman. As I understand, Astro has no motivation to destroy Titans. It's easier to make them fight for their side, but there is still one more moment, during which it will turn out that Titan Cameraman is not infected, but survived. I think that Titan was able to escape from Astro Toilets during the chase in episode 74, and I think that he escaped by jumping into the water, and Astro Toilets couldn't find him in the water because it's not their element. Their element is air, and they have an advantage in it but not in water. I also think that the Titan Cameraman was not just able to hide in the water, he most likely got caught in some storm or typhoon that made Astro Toilets unable to track the Titan. And maybe then, when the sea or ocean in which the Titan Cameraman jumped will calm down, he will find himself in a completely different location, and maybe even in another continent, for example in Japan. I have already expressed this theory in my analysis of the full 77 episode, and I think it can really happen. What if the Japanese agent's Cameraman teach Titan samurai and ninja skills, which in the future will help him in battles against Astro Toilets? And if he gets to, say, Russia, something like this will happen to him. But for Titan Cameraman, together with fuel in the form of some gasoline or oil, will be fueled by vodka and will fight in the style of a drunken master against Astro Toilets. Yes, of course this is all a joke, but still there is a small percentage that this can really happen. And also do not exclude the option that in each location, each country has its own Titan, which protects its country. But again, this is just my theory, which in my opinion seems to me quite realistic. And here's what you write in the comments. Theory number 1 goes like this. Theory 1. I had a peek at the Pariste, and from what I can tell, it's actually a Pariste that targets the core of its victims, but because it drilled into UTTM's core. But I suspect G-Man will be the key to saving UTTM from Astro Toilet. Theory 2. I suspect after the core parasite has been removed, UTTM will be out of the fight or works dead, but if UTTM lives, he will be repaired and upgraded. He most likely will definitely be seeking vengeance similarly to UTSM. He will also be able to sympathize with UTSM, and UTSM will help his friend get back to his old self, but I suspect it will be about 25 episodes at least before UTTM is finally freed. Theory 3. I suspect G-Man will aid in making sure the other two Titan won't become victims to Astro Toilet, but I suspect G-Man might aid in providing info about the core parasite that is currently in UTTM's core. I suspect that UTSM will also be a key component in saving UTTM from his predicament. But to do so means that they will most likely have to lure him into a trap and gang up on the infected Titan in a 3v1 situation. Well, pretty interesting theories. Now let's hear some theories from another subscriber that go like this. Theory 1. Maybe the core connected with tentacles is the core of Duke, which is like a heart or brain of the Duke, because I think the whole body of Duke is destroyed and only his core is left. Maybe it destroyed in a fight, because we all know that Astros have so many planets that they conquer, so on a fight with a worthy opponent maybe his whole body gets destroyed, and his brain or heart is preserved in a form of core. And if they connected the Duke's core with a body who has a core, so the Duke's core will take control over the body just like the Skibidi parasite do. Maybe they think that the TTM is the worthy candidate for using as a puppet, or maybe they think TCM will do that job, but after escaping they think that TTM is also a good candidate. It also indirectly confirms that TCM is alive, because if he was in Astro's prison, so they don't need TTM for it. They simply kills him, but TCM escapes, so they need him for it. And in the end of episode when we see a Duke's core it firstly observing him maybe checking it TTM a good body for using. And when he satisfies Duke's core just simply take control over him. Theory 2. Maybe it is just a mechanism which works similarly like Skibidi Parasite but it just more advance and take control deeply by directly taking control from the core instead of taking from brain like Skibidi Parasite do, and also it is quite hard also to remove it because it have 4 tentacles that holding TTM body tightly. And also I think that Duke's core has replaced with the old TTM core but I am not sure about this. Other imp theory. I think TTM brain is present in his core because when that machine connected to his core he suddenly lost control from his body, because we all know by previous battle that his brain is not present in his head, and also when the parasite connected to the brain of TSM and TCM they lost their control, but in case of TTM he lost his control by connecting Duke's core or parasite to his core instead of his head screen. That is a different screen, his all screens are no more, as we all know that now the TTM is in Astro's possession, so they surely upgrade him with Astro's tech, and next time when it appear maybe we all see TSM versus Astro TTM or TSM with TCM versus Astro TTM. Well, your theories make sense and it's possible that some of them will be confirmed. It's even possible that most of these theories will be confirmed or disproved in the additional scenes of Season 25, in which I think we'll see a lot of important plot points. And also now on your screens you can see the comments that I didn't voice, but I really like them, and if you're like these guys and you want to get into the next video, just write a comment under this video and subscribe to the channel and watch my analysis of the full 77 episode that's on your screens right now.